Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Coding Geeks. So in the last video we have covered up how data is stored in integers, floats, characters. Okay, then we have started with the loops. Okay, I have just given you a short introduction what is while loop. Today we are going to see the practical implementation of the entire code in the last video whatever we have written. Okay, step by step what does each line of the code mean. So let's start with the video. So as I was saying that first you need a expression. Okay, so first is the initialization of a variable, next is the condition that you have specified, the third is the block of code that you want to execute, and the fourth is the updation of the expression. Okay, so here what you have done, we have initialized the I to 0. You're checking the condition if 0 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, it is less than or equal to 10, right? So that's why this code has been executed. You're printing the value of I. So initially the I was 0. Okay, value of I was 0. So it got printed. Then after that you are incrementing it by 1. I plus plus means you are incrementing it by 1. Okay, so 0 becomes as 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Now 1 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, print it. So let's see. Yeah, 1 is also there in the output screen. Then 1 got incremented to 2 because 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, by 1 it is incrementing. Then 2 and 2 is less than or equal to 10. Print. Yeah, 2 got incremented. Then 3 got incremented. 4 got incremented and got executed in the output screen also, until and unless when you reach the condition like 9 is less than or equal to 10. So 9 got printed in the output screen. 9 got incremented to 1, which become the value of I becomes now 10. 10 got 10 will be checked now. 10 is less than or equal to 10. The condition got satisfied, right? So now the value of 10 as in the output screen it will be printed. Okay. Now 10 will again get incremented by 1 because this part, the code is executed line by line. So once you come here, 10 will be printed. You will go to the next line. 10 will now get incremented to 11. Now again you will check, is 11 less than or equal to 10? Now here the condition is not satisfied. That's why your loop got terminated and you're out of this loop, and this is your exact or the required output in the screen, right? So this is how we use the while loop. I will just show you again, I'll explain you again in my PPT or screen what we have done in that particular code. So first thing is my value of I was 0. Then 0 was checked with the condition as is 0 less than or equal to 10. Yes, 0 is less than 10. That's why in my output screen, this is my output screen. So I got the value of 0, which is value of I, which was 0. Then it got incremented, I plus plus, which means it became 1. Then again it checked, I is less than 10, which is 1 is less than 10. That's why you are printing the value of I as 1. And then for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8, for 9. And then you come to 10. So 10, when you reach to the condition of 10 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, so that's why you're getting the value of I printed in the output screen as 10. And after that your 10 got incremented to 11. Why it happened? Because if you can see here it is written I plus plus, right? So you need to increment it, so which means that your condition will become false because here 11 is less than or equal to 10. That's why you are getting the output from 0 to 10. So this is all about the while loop. Now we are going to see the do while loop. What is do while loop? Do while loop means what? That do this particular condition at least once and then you check for the condition. After that, if the condition is satisfied, then perform the code again. If it is not satisfied, then don't perform the code. Simply just execute it only once. So there is a difference between a while loop and a do while loop. while loop is executed until and unless your condition gets dissatisfied, or until and unless your condition is not satisfied. Okay, and do while loop में क्या होता है, whenever you perform this do while loop, it means that at least once your piece of code or the block of code will be executed, and after that what will happen, it will check the condition. If it is correct, then only the second time it will be happening. So that's why always remember, our do while loop is called as an exit control loop, which means that at least once it will get executed. Okay, if I give an example of ATM, when you go to the ATM machine, okay, first thing that you see in screen is enter your account number, right? Enter your PIN. Okay, before that you enter your card, and then the card gets read. Okay, and it will check, all logical calculations will be performed, and then what will happen, it will display onto the screen that enter the amount. Okay, and then after entering the amount, you get the value of the money, you get the money been debited, and it's withdrawn. Okay, so which means that at least once in the screen you will get a display. Okay, and after that the conditions will be checked. If it is satisfied, then only you will get the money in your hand. So this is one example of a do while loop, which means that only at least once your expression will get executed, and then the next of the remaining of the code will be executed. Okay, so let's say if I show you the practical implementation of do while loop. So do cout, let's say hi. Okay, endl, and then while I is less than or equal to, let's say 10. Okay, and then I plus plus. Let's see how does it work. We are getting an error. Where are we getting error? While I is less. Okay, we need a semicolon over here. Okay, cout I. I'm also printing the value of I over here. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so we got the values. Okay, so let's keep the value as 1 or 2. Fine, let's see what happens. So we have got our answer, hi. So which means at least once this code will be executed. Okay, the value is also printed. Now it will check if 0 is less than or equal to 2. If it is less than yes, again you will come to this code. Okay, so suppose if it is not satisfied, like it becomes -2, then what answer would we have got? We have at least got this one, which means at least once this piece of code will be executed. Even though this condition is not satisfied, still at least once you will execute this. So this is the difference between while loop and do while loop. Okay, then what is the next thing which we need to see, which is for loop. Okay, so what is for loop? This is the basic syntax. Okay, first you initialize, use the for keyword, then in round bracket you initialize the value, then condition, and then updation, and you do this particular piece of code. Okay, if I show you the syntax and the exact practical implementation, we see for int I is equals to, you initialize it with 0, I less than 4, I plus plus, you specify the condition and the updation statement, and you simply print hi. And then let's see what are we going to get the output in the screen. Okay, so how many times do we have hi? We have 4 times hi. Now why is it so? Because first I got the value of I was 0. Okay, so 0 is less than 4. Yes, you come inside this code. Okay, you print hi once. Okay, one time hi has been printed. Now 0, say it became updated to 1 because we are updating the statement now. First initialize, check the condition, print the code. After printing the code, go to this part, update the statement, again check for the condition, come to the code, keep on doing until and unless your condition gets false. Okay, so first one time is done. I got incremented to 1. 1 is less than equal to 4, less than 4. So I got printed again. Then 2, 1 got incremented to plus 1, which becomes 2. Now 2 is less than 4. Yes, high got printed. 2 got incremented to 3. 3 is less than 4. High got again printed. 4. Now 3 say it became 4. Now 4 is less than 4. No. Condition not satisfied. That's why high is printed only 4 times. Okay. I'll explain you again in the code PPT. So let's see. See. First my value of I was 0. My condition was if I is less than 4. I need to check this. If it is so, I'll have an output screen. I need to print high. So here I'm writing it as H. So this is high. So 0 is less than 4, print high. Got printed. Now I got incremented to 1. 1 is less than 4. Okay. So again high got printed. Now I got incremented again to 2. 2 is less than 4. Yes. Again high got printed. 3 is less than equal to 4. Again high got printed. Now again 3 got incremented to 4. Now again you will check the condition. Is 4 less than 4? No. So this many high we got in our output screen. Okay. So this is how we exactly use this for loop. Okay. So I'll just give you a quick recap till now what we have studied. Okay. So let's see what we have seen. Okay. So we have seen arithmetic operator. We have seen logical operator. Okay. So in arithmetic operator we have performed this many operations. In logical operator we have logical and, logical or, logical not. In relational operator we have this many operators: greater than, less than, greater than, equal to. Okay, we have also seen how data is stored in integer, in float, in double, in character, right? Then we have seen the types of conditional statements. We have if statement, if else, if. Okay, we have seen the different types of loops. We have while loop, then we have do while loop, we have for loop. So syntax of while loop is while, then condition, then execute, and then you have the update expression. For do while loop, at least once the code will be executed, then you will check for the condition. And for loop, initialize the variable, check for the condition, then use the updation one. Okay, so now we are going to see about what is break statement and what is continue statement. We have seen loops, we have seen conditional statements. Now let's see what is the terminology is called as break and continue, which we use in C++ language. Okay, so here you can see a code snippet in front of you. You have a while loop. Inside while loop you are using a if condition. Okay, so while there is a expression, okay, there is some condition inside the if. Okay, and then you have the break as a keyword, and then you have some code you need to execute. Okay, what does it mean? Break statement means that whenever you come to this particular part of the code, if this condition gets satisfied, you're going to break, which means you're going to exit the entire code and you're going to jump out of the code and you are going to come to the jump out of the code and you're going to execute the remaining part of the code. This particular code will be not executed because you're breaking the code. Okay, whereas in continue means if this condition gets satisfied, you're going to skip this part and execute the remaining part. If I show you the implementation, if I give you an example, just see this example. Okay, let's say if my I is okay, so I need to use a loop. Okay, while let's say I is less than equal to 4, less than 4. Okay, I specify a condition like if I is equal to 3, simply break. Okay, first write okay and break, and then okay and break. Okay, else statement is cout, fine. and then you update the statement as I plus plus and int I is equals to 0. Let's see what happens in this code. Some piece of code I've written, I'll explain it. Okay, fine, okay, and break. See, what happens is, first your I got initialized to 0. Now 0 is less than 4. Fine. So 0 is less than 4, which means that now you will come inside this if statement. Is my 0 equal to 3? No. So this part is not executed. This else part is executed. That's why you're getting the answer as fine over here. Your I got incremented to 1. Okay, now 1 is less than 4. 1 is equal to 3? No. Else part got executed. So fine got printed again. Now 1 will be incremented to 2. 2 is less than 4? Yes. 2 is equal to 3? No. Else got executed. So fine got printed. Okay. And then now after 2 got incremented to 3. Okay. So now this, when you come to this part, 3 is equal to 3. This is a relational operator, right? So that's why this part got executed and you are out of the loop. That's why your else part, your updation, nothing has been executed. So this is the difference. Like break, whenever you write this word break, which means that the entire statement will get executed and you will be out of the code. Your code will get completed. You are not going to go further. Okay. So we have seen now what is the break statement, right? So we have got this value fine, okay, and break. Now let's see what is continue statement. What does continue statement mean and how it is different from break statement? Continue statements means that whenever you specify this particular part, okay, it means that this is going to be get skipped and the remaining part will get executed. Whenever this condition gets satisfied, you are applying the word keyword as continue, which means that this part will not get executed, it will get skipped. And this part will get executed, which means that after that particular block where you have specified your continue, after that block, whatever everything code has been written, that will execute, and that particular part where continue keyword is been specified, that is not going to get executed, that is going to get skipped. Whereas in break statement, which happens is, once you have specified the keyword as break, which means that the code below that will also not get executed. You are completely breaking out of the entire code and you are terminating your program. That is the difference. Continue will only skip that part and break will break the entire code. It will terminate the entire program. Okay, so if I give you an example of a continue statement, if you see properly, let's say I have a for loop. Int I is equals to 0, I less than equal to let's say 9, I plus plus, if my I value is 3, simply continue, I'm specifying the keyword cout I endl and I plus plus. Let's see. So if you see the output screen properly, here what is happening is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Why is it so? Why is it so? Because if you see properly, we are using 2 times updation. That means your value is updated 2 times. Means you are adding that particular I value 2 times. Okay. So first here and then here. That's why you are getting 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So I don't have to write this part. I'm not adding it. Now see what is executed in the code. Okay. So this is our desired output 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now where is 3? 3, you cannot see 3 over here, right? Because you are skipping the part as soon as the value of I becomes 3. So this is the difference between a break and a continue. Break will, if you specify break over here, what will happen? Let's see what will happen. 0 1 2 is printed, which means that below code will not get executed if break encounters. After 3 4 will not get executed because you're terminating the entire code. But if you specify continue over here, which means that only once this part will be skipped, means when I will become as 3, because that's why in the output screen you don't have 3 over here. Other than 3, all the values are printed. So this is the difference between the break statement and the continue statement. Okay, so let's see from the previous one, whatever we have studied till now. Let's just quickly revise. Okay, so first we have seen arithmetic operator, logical operator, okay, and then we have seen relational operator, right? So relational operator, okay, then we have seen how data is stored in integer, how it is stored in float, how it is stored in double, how it is stored in character. Okay, then if part, if else, if these are the conditional statements. We have seen the syntax. Okay, then we have seen loops, the different kinds of loops, while loop, do while loop, for loop. Okay, we have also seen the break and continue statement. So I hope that you have understood today's topic, whatever we have discussed. I request you to please practice each and everything. Just go through the syntax, just understand the syntax, whatever we are using it. Okay, remember the syntax, and in the next video we'll try to solve some problems, some basic problems, such as what is palindrome number, how do we print the palindrome number, what is Armstrong number. Okay, we are going to use the conditional statements, the loops, okay, the different types of operators and various problems, and I will solve. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos and stay tuned, keep learning. So yeah, thank you, bye.